I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
Well. What do we have going on in here today? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the Mr. Yours, and today we're playing Evony The Kings Return, and we are meeting MFS of server 314 with the old man Ghost. And I think a lot of you guys were going to, maybe some of you guys will remember Redoac. Do you guys remember when I called a guy named Redoac? I know some of you guys will remember. It was a live stream when we met them in Battlefield back when they were, what were they? VEMN? They were Venom. It's before they merged. But yeah, so we have Redoac, which is actually Red Oak, which I called him Redoac for the longest time until people in my lines were like, bro, that's Red Oak. I was like, oh shit, my bad. So we're gonna be meeting up with them today. Brought to you by your guys, Ghost, Mr. Ghost. Y'all know Ghost. You also know Ghost by now. This lovely little K46, 31.2 bill, 12.3 ideal land power from the Misfits. What's going on, Jamini? How you doing, my guy? Thank you for stopping in, bro. Monty, what's going on, Monty? How you doing, my man? Chewy, what's up, Choo? How's it going? Sus, what's up, Jake? How you doing, Pookie? Thank you for stopping in, my man. Much appreciated. Jamini. Also got Jungle Jim. What's going on, Jungle Jim? How you doing, my guy? Ghost, what's going on, man? Danielle, how you doing, my man? Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. The VNM. Anther, what's going on, Anther? How you doing, my guy? Man, Anther, I reached out to your brother today. I said, hey, how you all making out my wife's hot rod down there? And he said, oh, man, I tried selling it for parts, but no one would take it. I went, oh, shit. That means nothing happened. But it is what it is. I have to come see you soon, though, because the tire on my Camry is starting to, like, fall off and make some weird noise. Well, it's mainly making a weird noise. The tire's not really falling off. But we're about to be back down to one car again, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah, so I say we give Misfits a call here in just a minute. So we get them in here. We see why do they play Evony? What pushes them to play Evony? After all this BS, you know, about the whole K50, you know, these upgrades and all this stuff like that, you know, is it the merger that made them stay to play? If it wasn't for the merger, would they still be playing? You know, especially after the K50 announcement? You know, what keeps them ticking as an alliance? What motivates them? What makes them the Misfits? And why are you called the Misfits? Time for a new hub? No, I'm not too sure what it is. We'll see. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a body guy, dude. I'm a body guy. But let's go give them a call, see what's going on with them. See how many of them actually pick up the phone. Let's turn the music down. I want to make sure you guys can hear these guys perfectly today. We'll have a little bit of music in the background, but not all that much. Not all that much. What's going on, Chaos? How you doing, my guy? War child. Yeah, I know, Anthony. I tried, man. I tried. Let's give these guys a call. We're gonna. Well, oh my God, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Holy shit! Jesus. God
Mr.
damn.
Yours.
Oh shit! What's up, you sexy bastard? How you doing, my guy?
What's up? What's up?
Same shit, different day, man. Same shit. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm just fucking chilling. I'm hungover as shit.
No, that's not a good thing. That means you stopped drinking, guy.
I just woke up, man. Give me a break.
I gave you about 20 minutes to catch up to me, but you didn't do that yet.
Look, man. This shit ain't easy.
If it was easy, everyone would do it, all right?
Right.
Shit, so we got a lot of you guys in here. Holy hell, there's a lot of you. What do we all got here? Who do we all got? Anybody want to introduce yourselves? Let's go one by one. Nobody be shy now. Don't be shy.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm Ghost. Everybody in the Alliance just calls me Brandon. But yeah, I'm the setter for MFS.
What's up, Soph?
Sunpa. I'm the joiner for the setter.
Well said. Did you say your name was Paul?
No, Sunpa.
Sunpaw. All right. I thought you just said like, yeah, I'm Paul. All right. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, usually I tell people they got a dick in their mouth if I can't understand them, but
Okay.
you said brother.
I like this guy already.
He's a fucking decrepit asshole.
Oh my. I love it. I love it.
Got Mardo here, the alliance leader. Just
Oh.
the regular joiner.
Martyr. Damn. Mr.
Mhm.
46.
I'll be 47 in a couple of days.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, He's telling
Congratulations.
himself that. He's telling
I'll work
everybody
on
that.
it.
Don't fucking.
I'll
Don't
work
listen
on
to
it.
him.
I'll work
He's
on it.
fucking- He's bluffing.
He's bluffing.
hmm
What about the lovely two ladies? Who do we got over there?
I'm Riss Ross. Everyone in the Alliance just calls me Riss. I'm the Queen of Spawns,
Ooh.
and that's about all.
Simple. I like it.
I'm Jules, and I don't really have a job. I'm just kind of here, I guess.
I'm cheerleader.
Jules just works here. That's all.
I'm
Jules
just here.
See you later.
Oh, yes, that's true. I am the cheerleader.
Cheerleader. That's awesome. Where are you guys all from?
I'm from Maryland, but I live in Japan. A lot of us are actually, funny enough, from like the East Coast of America, but we also have like a good following of people from Europe. Like when we recruit, I try to get a new European from different countries, so that way when somebody doesn't understand something, you have like 10 people to say, "What?"
That's awesome. So all men
So
from the
I'm
East
from
Coast.
Australia.
That's not the East Coast. Holy shit.
Depends where you at, I guess.
True.
Nah, I'm from
I live in
Virginia.
the future all the time.
What's up, Rasha? That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm West Coast, U.S.
Nice, man. Yeah, so it's what
Yeah.
is it for you right now? Like 3 o'clock or something?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. That's close. That's close.
Mhm.
And what about Jules? Where's Jules from?
Oh, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I worked in Hershey, actually. It's like 40 minutes away.
Oh, no kidding. I was supposed to go down there recently for a Keller Marine event. I didn't make it, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Man, so you guys are a merged server, huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
When did you guys merge?
like a year ago, I think. March,
Mhm.
not this March, but last March, I think. I want to say.
Yeah, it's over a year now.
So,
But we had a merge before that as well.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we went through a lot making this alliance, man. We were fucking servers up just to get them to merge, you know.
no, that's
Yeah,
good.
man.
Are you all like from? Are you all from like the original server that you started on, or are you guys kind of combined from the merges?
It's so funny enough. Misfits started with, like back in the fucking K30 days. It was literally just me, Martyr, and a couple other people that have quit. And Red Oak was here, but he ended up going to a different alliance. But whatever. But we had a pretty badass PvP group, and life happened. You know what I mean? So we all moved on. I had quit the game, and then I ended up coming back, and Misfits was what were we? Thugs Who Hug. That's what fucking Martyr made the
Thugs
name.
Who
Thugs Who
Hug.
Hug.
Nah.
Wow, that's
But no,
interesting.
it was only like 3 of us, and the thing that drove us was we enjoyed playing the game. You know, like it was a group of people. You log on, you shoot the shit and all that, and we weren't like the big alliance on the server. Up until recently, we weren't actually either. But yeah, I don't know. I used to be like a pretty big dickhead to everybody on server, and it prevailed.
Oh, God.
I think
Yeah,
you're a
that's
pretty
what-
nice guy.
That's what actually attracted me to Brandon, is because he had the reputation of a dick. And
That's
you
nothing wrong
just
with
sit
that.
around and just laugh. You don't have to. You just sit in the room and laugh. He's fucking funny.
Mm.
And Riss Rose and I have been together forever, and
We have.
then Jules, we've been together. This is the
Mhm.
first time, actually, but we've been in
Yep.
the same server together.
That's awesome. That's a good amount of history you guys have over there, you know. And I'm looking at your alliance, and I remember Red Oak. I remember facing Red Oak, you know, twice in my history. I think it was once in BOC and once in BOG. And I remember the battles being fun. And looking at your guys' team now, I don't think I ever want to face you guys again. You know, you guys are all lovely, but I might do a hard pass on that. Y'all look like killers.
If you played him, that's when they were in Venom.
Mhm.
Like I said, we had a merge here recently, and initially, and it wasn't me because Martyr fucked it all away, but we were supposed to merge with. But no, a lot of people that we played with just didn't really want to do it. Like they wanted to keep the group together, and then those same people that wanted to keep it together so bad ended up quitting the game. So, like we're misfits because, it's literally a group of all the server rejects that we actually made into a fucking formidable like PvP alliance. You know.
Wow, looks like you guys are doing very good. It does. And, you know, I know Jungle Jim fills for you guys a lot, and he has a lot of nice things to say about you guys.
Yeah, he's an awesome
Oh, yeah.
fella for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does so good, man. Damn, so what the hell did you guys do to get a server merged? Because I mean, I know we've tried in the past, and no matter what we threaten them with or do or don't do, they just
Oh
basically laugh
man.
at me.
You just gotta, be ruthless. You gotta break nap. You gotta just hit everybody. You gotta just be ruthless, make people want to quit.
Hmm. Maybe I can recruit you for a little while, and you can lead the way for me.
It takes
Well,
some
no,
practice for sure.
Okay, so let's clear the air before we just come across as some fucking complete assholes. Right? So on the 363 side of things, we had bubble or burn, and we broke the nap, but it was like, I don't know, you get too much of one thing, like an overexposure to like the nap policy and all that shit, and you have just a bunch of Karens that just sit there and bitch about everything.
Yep.
So eventually we just got tired of that, like people just sitting there, we were getting fucking like people were waking me up in the middle of sleeping to tell me that like somebody sped to the wrong fucking tile, and it's like, what the like what are we doing right now, So
Oh, dude, I'd be
I don't
so
know.
pissed.
Right. Well, it's just stuff like that, and eventually we just got tired of it, and like I said, when we were still 363, a lot of the faces that you see here weren't here; they were in the other alliance, and we kind of just did what's happening with Venom now is most of the players just end up coming over here because they just like our culture, I guess,
Oh wait, oh that alliance is still a thing?
Yeah, they're still a thing. They're on the map, but
It's on the map, but that's about it.
well, I don't know. They still have some players, but yeah, most of the people don't really play the game anymore.
It's unfortunate losing some players, but it seems like it was for the benefit of you guys, which turned out pretty well, I assume.
Yep. No
Yeah.
complaints here.
Jules ended up coming over. Jules is my bestie. She came over a while ago, and then we broke up, and now she's back, so we're back together again.
Ain't going nowhere now. We all went to Six Flags. We did shit together.
So it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, right.
That feels like an oversimplification, but
That's pretty awesome. That's good though. I mean, that's good. It seems like you guys have a solid crew now, and I'm looking forward to this conversation. And I think we pushed it out like a month. Like this is supposed to happen like a month ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
well, Christmas.
Right. Christmas Eve was when we were originally gonna do it.
Yeah, that would have worked out great. That would have worked out great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys have a YouTube channel or anything?
Yeah, I do actually, but I don't really post too much anymore.
Why not?
Just really when, honestly, because whenever Jim plays, he likes to stream.
So, well, all right.
Probably because Jim's been streaming most of our fights now.
Well,
I mean, and I'm not bitch shit about it, but
I'm gonna bitch about it because like obviously you guys got a good group of people, right? Right, you get a good group of people, and I like Ghost. Ghost is a badass guy. He's a good dude, and from what I understand, it seems like a lot of you guys all have a job in that alliance, right? From what I just gathered, you guys told me who you were, where you're from, what you guys do. But the one person in here that said they kind of just don't do anything is Jules, and to me, it feels like Jules just kind of should take on the role of recording the videos, editing the videos, and posting. I mean. I think we found a solution for you guys right there.
Harder.
I think we're onto something here, and I'll gladly help you out. I'll teach you how to do it. Whatever you need to know. Like, see, this is an intervention, I think, or whatever you want to call it. Jules, we got you covered tonight. We got a job for you.
That sounds like a good job, Jules. You love technology.
That is fake news, first of all.
No, she just messaged me. She said, "Oh, thanks for the great idea. I'm gonna start working on that this week."
Hashtag worth it.
I think anyone that knows me knows how bad that would be. But
well, you got to start somewhere, I mean, you don't learn how to drive a car the first day.
listen, I can't even tell you how bad my team's meeting that I was supposed to present, and I can't even tell you how bad it was this morning. So I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm always willing to try new things.
All right, so it sounds like she's volunteering, Ghost. I mean, bro.
Well, that's I think we're getting crazy.
Yeah, no, like I said, Jim likes to record the stuff, and I honestly like watching his shit more than I like watching the shit that I record, because I am not tech savvy whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know. It's just so many things. Like, I know you're having trouble with your PC. I'm like, my stuff's just like turning off and shit, and like in the middle of the video or something, the screen will go black. And when I get in the Battlefield mindset, I can't sit still, so I no shit, just pace around my room, and then
What's up,
look
Molo?
over at my computer, and the shit's
What's up, Soph?
just blacked out, you know. So
It's all
I
good.
don't
It's
know.
all
I've been
right.
having technical issues.
It's okay. We're gonna coach Jules. We're gonna coach Jules together,
Oh.
man. We'll be good.
Goodness.
Okay.
See, I'm so glad we met up. You know, this is a very good turn of events right now.
I'm
Right.
regretting it.
I think I don't think you're regretting this. I don't think you are. See, we get an answer for everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She sounds so satisfied right now. What about Loki? I see Loki up
He's
here.
already messaging him.
What's Loki all about?
Loki is hilarious.
Yeah, he's another asshole, just like the rest of us.
Why is he not in call right now?
Didn't really want to clutter the chat for starters, and you know, like you have too many people, overexposure to too many people talking and shit. Like it's probably just gonna be everybody trying to talk over one another. Plus, Loki's a pretty busy guy, so if I were to hit him up like right this second and be like, hey, hey, this is this, you know, he probably would have shit going on, you know.
I get it. So speaking of busy people, right? I'm not going to name drop right now, but I did recently reach out to a certain player of Evony, where I think a majority of people watch him, right? And we're trying to clear up about an hour or two of his schedule to get him on a live stream, which I don't think anyone's ever seen him on a video or live stream before. And I'll let you guys use your imagination. I can't remember if he's C3 or C. I think he's C4. Very highly watched player. Don't spill the beans.
No,
Okay, I can't.
I
Okay.
think I have an idea.
Isn't it your favorite player?
I was like, is it his best friend?
No. He's not talking about GK.
No,
I
I've
think
had
he's
him
talking
on
about
stream.
Neo Nadir.
I've had GK on stream. Did you guys ever see that video?
I have not.
No, so like I brought him onto stream, right? I'm sorry to pull the attention away from you guys. I brought him onto stream, and he's like, "Yeah, definitely, I'll join up." I'm like, "All right, cool, let's get shit faced and have some fun." He's like, "All right," and then we start the stream, and all of a sudden I hear a kid crying in the background. He's like, "Hey, sorry, I just got to drive my kid around for a little bit to get him to go to bed." And literally, it was like an hour and a half of just his kid crying in the background. I was like, "I gotta end stream, dude. I'm sorry." Like,
I can't do this.
yeah, like. It was all the good intentions were there, but it just didn't work out. I don't know if it was planned that way or what, but whatever. I tried. I gave it my all to be friends with the guy. It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But back to
No,
Misfits. Back to Misfits. So Jules doesn't start recording this week. That's good. We're gonna have Marta go to K47. Ghost is going to K47. It looks like Sunpaw's. He wants to go to 47 as well. Any other big upgrades to the Alliance that we can see in the future?
Right now we just got everybody to K44. As we sit, we have like 3 K46s and I think 15 K44s.
I'm sorry. Did you just say 15 K44s?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Something.
I think it is.
I think it is 15.
Holy shit, guys, gals,
Yeah,
both of
you
y'all.
got that hive over there. That shit is yeah.
Wow. And so what's your guys' method? Because I mean, right now you guys are 641 bill power, right? And I think we're up to like 8 or 9 44s and 146. And
The method is that Brandon fires it up and gets everybody fired up and moving towards K44, and then you have to listen to him whine if you're not moving fast enough.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
So he's the Karen of the Alliance, and just to keep him quiet, you just upgrade your keep.
Motivational speaker.
I'm motivational.
Motivational.
Some people don't see the motivation all the time as motivation.
Inspiring all of us.
Yes.
God, that reminds me of Asta. He's motivational too when he's yelling at me. I love it.
You need people like that.
Yes, you do.
Well, I don't know. What they're talking about is I'll set like goals, and I think that they're realistic, but other people just don't always agree. I don't know. I went through a little spurt in the game where like 2 challenge seasons ago, because like I said, our team's like really formed up of like the rejects of the server. You know what I mean? So none of us like played at the level that we're playing at now. You know, like in the alliance total, I want to say like we probably have less than like 20 all-star dragons in the alliance, right?
No
So we're playing a
kidding.
huge game of like hook catch up, you know.
Okay.
And that 100 mil rally that we send definitely helps a little bit. But yeah, no, yeah, I lost my train of thought there.
It's okay, man. You know, everyone gets nervous. It's all right, Ghost, dude. I promise. You know.
It's his first time.
Oh man, I haven't heard that in a while. I'm glad to pop your cherry, Ghost. You're welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
You know, just keep your eyes closed, dude, and just keep talking. You'll be all right. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll make it painless.
But no, we went through a little thing where we were pushing really hard for that challenge season, and it was the first time Misfits as a whole made the top 64 to go into prelims, and then next thing you know, we played GOT in the first round, and the whole season just went to hell anyways.
Well, I mean, it seems you guys still finished top 100 though, correct?
Oh yeah, we finished ranked 40th, I want to say, last season.
Arc Raiders, baby, Arc Raiders.
There's not too many teams out there that are doing what we do, right?
Winning?
In regards to like our power sign up, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of
lately, I
pissed at
wouldn't
you
say
right now for that. Just saying, but continue.
But yeah, I don't know. Our alliance doesn't really. Like,
What's up, Ash? How you doing, baby?
Defender, you know what I mean? So, definitely trying to like exhaust the options and use the variables that we have of fucking like, hey, this is how we can still compete at this level. Like I'd say we're at like a moderate level right now, and we're able to actually compete at it. You know, like the games aren't just us going in and getting fucked up. You know, like
right. You know what helps with nerves, Ghost, is booze.
Booze? Yeah, well, that's one thing is usually when I play the battlefields, it's like 10 to midnight for me, so I'm actually like plastered.
I need to come play with you guys or something. Gee, I love the sound of it. Wait, hold on. Wait, where's our Aussie? Where's our Aussie? I haven't heard her in a while. Is she okay? She's still here?
She's hopping around the call.
I'm still here.
All right, just making
when
sure.
we did the K44 push as well, we focused on the buildings and didn't focus on troop power at all. There was a group of us too that would help each other to get whatever building we needed done to get to that next stage.
I like that. No, so you know, like say you're gonna coach me. Like say I'm coming over to you guys right now, you know, and I buy like a K43 from you guys. I'm like, hey Ghost, hey Jules, since you're recording, I need you guys to coach me on, you know, like I'm about to go to K44. What are you gonna tell me to do first? You know, are you guys gonna tell me to push, you know, my march size first? Are you guys gonna tell me to push my tech first or my troop players? You know, like what's kind of like how do you guys coach people from going from 43 to 44? You know, since it's a big prep to 45.
Yeah, so that's like a huge thing, a huge dynamic of the game is how do you keep people engaged and interested, right? Especially like I said, like we're fairly low coins, so doing that isn't the easiest thing in the world, right? Because the only thing that inspires in the game is the person playing.
I like how you said that.
What I usually like recommend for people, and this is how I have like tell people, hey, this is the best way to do it, right? Is like you push for K44 right away. Like Glorzo and Donnie, they're off to the bottom left of the
Donnie.
Yeah, but like go straight to K44 and then backfill your tech and then unlock your T15s while you're there because you have to get them anyways. But if like you want to make all stars, you're really looking at like how much troops you send into the rally, you know, because you're excuse me, you could be sending like 5 million troops compared to somebody else's 8 million, right? That has way higher buff. So those are the people that you're competing with in the rally to get those points. So the more troops, the more you score. You know what I mean?
Right.
And and then just kind of backfill on the tech, whether it be the K40 tech or doing the K44 tech after you hit 44 and start the push to 45.
So you wouldn't recommend building any T15s until you can kind of like. So, sorry, I'm just trying to clear it up a little bit. So like, say I'm K40. Your advice to me would be to push to 44 and then kind of backfill tech and T15s as I'm kind of just sitting there.
Yep.
No kidding,
Yep.
huh? Okay.
If you think about it, like
44.
I have a different strategy, and that is that I do whatever Ristros tells me to do.
Very, very true.
But if you
Now,
really
have you
think
spent
about
those two buildings up yet?
I mean, I would listen to Riz too. I'm just saying, but you know.
Yeah, the T15s themselves, it's like 100 billion of each to get them unlocked, and then after that, you want to build a healthy amount of them to actually be able to use them. So, by the time you unlocked all 4, you could have already been K44. And like I said, if you're a K40 with T15s, you're still setting a like 4 million march size instead of like the 7 mil march size as a like proper K44.
So I mean, I definitely get that strategy, but I mean, I personally did a little bit different, but I mean, I coined back then too, so it's different. But
yeah.
So like, my only concern with doing that personally, you know, would be, you know, like just the lack of tech in a sense, right? Like if they're kind of more free to play, say they push to 44, you wouldn't be worried about them falling behind on just like the tech measures.
Well, not really, because
we wave around tech numbers a lot just to get people motivated with that. But you know, if they're not coiners, you know, like I'm a VIP 19 at K46, you know, so it's like I could push what I can push. You know what I mean? It's easier to push buildings at this point. You know?
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Yeah. No, I get that. I like
really
that strategy. Ban him?
As a low pointer,
ban him? Why would we ban
very
him?
low pointer, you just push whatever you can push. So you push your tech as much as you can until you're out of TS or research stones or speed ups, and while you're pushing that, you can still push your buildings up as well.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's very true. That's very true.
You also have to keep in mind that like MA 6 through 8 is just about as much total between the 3 as MA 5.
Stop reminding me, dude.
Yeah, that was another big one. Skipping that MA 5 and jumping straight to like 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? You can get some tech done that way too, fast.
Oh, for sure. You know, I wouldn't say like exact opposite approach of you guys. Well, what you'd recommend, you know, is like once I hit K40, I just got everything to 40, and I was like, screw it. You know, I'm sitting here until I have everything unlocked and I have all my tech.
We did that for like a year, and we weren't going nowhere. And then we came up with this approach, and I mean, the last like year, we've been just steamboating ahead. You know what I mean? So we see the difference.
Have you guys seen like an increase in your win rate?
K40, what's that?
Have you seen like an increase in your win rate as far as like Bog and BOC goes?
Oh yeah. It's night and day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest challenges that we're coming over right now is since the K50 update. Now most of the time that we're going to Battlefield, we're just playing like one-man teams, you know, like 100 bill, 150 bill K49s and shit, right? So we're starting to be able to turn that around, and we're starting to win those games again. But like this, ever since we started that push, I think we lost 4 games in 6-7 months, something like that.
Oh wow, that's incredible, man. Good for you guys. I know Jake from RSP has a question for you guys. If you don't mind if I ask it, can I ask it now?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So he says, with how they build laterally, that costs a lot of RSS and speeds. It feels like speeds will hurt some of the lower spending accounts. Can you ask them if they have a schedule to spawn bosses with the rally cards?
Yes,
That's
we do.
yours, Rose.
Okay. So basically, we spawn from the time of reset until the next reset. So personally, I spawn between 15 and 17 accounts every evening because reset is my nighttime.
Jeez.
These guys have all got them. They're not all my accounts. I do them for some of the other guys.
Wow.
And we do 6 spawns at a time. At the moment, we're doing the highest level bosses in everything except for a couple of the pans. We have Brendan who joins every rally for us and kills them. So we set with one group, and we're done.
Yeah,
Mm.
stamina is a problem for a lot of people, but I mean, we manage. You know, it's a struggle that we learn to live with.
But stamina is 10-15 minutes a week in the odds. You've got enough stamina to get through a fortnight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
Out of
definitely
those
been a challenge.
ults, the only thing I've spent money on for any of my ults is actually the joining cards. The rest, they find all everything else themselves.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
see, that's where we differ, because I'm spending my ass off in those fucking accounts, and they still don't have enough stamina.
So the only issue I have now is I need to spend some more time on some of them because they've hit that K35. Oh, sorry. And then I need to actually build some generals up to get to K36 to do the next lot of RS consumption to get stamina out of them that way.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because I literally just I upgraded a few of my alts, 1 to 39, 1 to 38. And then I was just like, I have like 40 bill of each safe resource. I said, I need to do something. I never thought of it till now.
It's like once a month we have that RS consumption, and you just use that for whatever in your alts to get a lot of your stamina. And then you go and use all the other little bits that can get you 175,000 gems out of the Cultivate General event. The King's Path now has gems as well as stamina in that as well. And then your basic flowers, dailies, and that sort of stuff as well.
You guys getting all the top secrets now.
Right? Yeah, keep talking. I like this risk. Listen, we'll pay you to come to 529, all right?
As well.
So I'm also curious. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Another little tip with that is when you're doing that resource consumer with the safe resources is start it and then cancel it, and then just keep starting and canceling it, and the game still registers it as resources spent, so you can max those consumers. And I think 20 bill is what I try to shoot for every event, because after that I don't think it gives you stamina anymore. I'd have to check. I might be
wait, hold on.
20 bill is the cutoff, and then you don't get stamina.
So start and cancel what?
Like the build.
The build.
And you get your resources back?
You get half of your resources back, right? You get half your resources back, but it's all safe resource, so you don't give a fuck about it anyways.
You're just telling me this now after I just spent hours upgrading the shit ton of my family members?
Hey, you're not the only one. I'm just now learning this shit too. I'm checking on my phone.
Why the hell he's on your team and you left him out of it?
Oh man, you see what you're starting yours?
What? No, I didn't start these. This is on you guys. Jules, are you recording this?
No, I'm not recording, but here's the thing. I don't do any of these things. Like, I know how to do them, but I am very lazy. I would much rather just swipe my credit card. Like, that is my strategy. I don't have secrets. I'm just not a farmer, and I should be, but I'm not. So, like, yeah, I know it, but I'm not going to do it.
Jules, we need to start making videos on this shit.
No, I would love to be. It's just like it makes me want to die. So
you know, I want to die every time I stream too. You get used to it, I promise you. All right. There's a lot of things you say from the mirror, 6 inches from the mirror, that you just get used to every day. It's okay.
Well, like, yeah, if I ever do want something, I just ask Rose, because she's just really good at it. But I have no patience. So I think you should all listen to her. I'm
going to steal Riz at this point, because she's giving me a lot of good information that you've been withholding from me, Ghost. What the fuck?
Well,
But
every
I
time we
think
try to
that's
hop on
one
our
of the
creators,
big things.
you ghost me.
I don't, dude. I'm like sleeping, man. I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning. He's like, in like 6 hours ago, he's like, hey man, yeah, I'm ready to game. Let's go. I'm like, bro, I just fucking woke up. What the
But I
hell?
think that is one of the big things with the alliance is we do play as free players.
Wow.
And so we learn all those tips and tricks and share them between ourselves as well.
That's good. No, that is good. I like that. Damn, I'm still pissed at Ghost right now.
Man.
No,
That's his life.
I've never thought of that. And honestly, I've heard it plenty of times. People say, no, if you cancel, you get half your shit back. But it never dawned on me that, like, why don't I do that with my alts with safe resources?
Yeah.
It's fucking smart.
You get your stamina.
You get stamina.
We used to have Russian people on the server, and they had like their own alliance or whatever. And they would always ask people, like back in the K30 days, K35 days, they'd be like, "Can anybody send meat?" Like, send meat. Anyway, that was a sidebar.
Man. So what the hell, bro? What the hell? I mean, what keeps you guys pushing? I mean, after all the merges, after all the bullshit, after recruiting all the people, being the misfits of all these merges and stuff, like what motivates you guys to keep pushing that mentality of just growing and pushing as an alliance, even with K50 out there?
I think the big thing is just the fact that we're able to compete now. Like Brandon said, we weren't competing at the level we were before, so actually seeing it now after time passes and we see our hard work coming into play, it's just, that's motivation enough,
It's also the people and the relationships that we've all got out there in the alliance as well.
Yeah.
That's
agree
a
with
big
Briz.
thing for any of it.
Yeah, I had like 1 foot out the door. I was going to quit, and then we found out we were gonna merge. So I'm like, let me just stick around, see what it's about, and then like they pestered me until I finally gave in, and I'm so happy I joined them. Like I laugh for 4 hours a week with them. Like the only reason I play is just for the relationships, honestly. Like, and I only keep building just so I can not drag the team down, honestly. Like they're just such a fun group of people. That's what keeps me motivated, is just I like to play with them. They're really great. And I'm also a little competitive, so I like to not be the worst.
Now that we win, yeah, I'll stick around.
Yeah. No,
Well,
my alliance did win a lot. Like we were really, when they were active, Venom was great. Like we did wonderful. But they all kind of lost. Yeah, I mean, Spartan is, he was R5. He's just an incredible player. No, so I was always having fun in Battlefield, but it wasn't till I got with Misfits that I actually had fun. Like, they're just wonderful. And like the alliance, they're always encouraging each other, helping each other out. It's really fun to be a part of.
That's awesome. Now, do you guys?
I'll cash out you the 20 later. I'll send you the 20 later for that.
Now, do you guys do any prep throughout the week? Like, do you guys meet up in Discord? Do you guys, do any workshops, so to speak, on training on how you should do things, or is it kind of one-on-ones? How does that work for you guys?
So used to be okay, so Evony's, you see a lot of fucked up C1 servers, right? And that's how C1 gets hey, we're squish, right? But what you don't see is they had this super huge coiner on some random fucking server, and the dude just up and left because he was tired of playing the game with this group. Because if you really think about it, it's hey, why am I putting all this effort in when I could be playing with this team, right? And be at a more competitive level, right? But what people don't see is once that person leaves, it just leaves the remains of the alliance. And now since Evony's running a new server, opening new servers every other week, right? they have to merge those guys because they're not like giving it the time for the servers to actually fill. So a lot of these older groups, like, it's just a lot of this shit's like unheard of information, you know. So
Yeah.
I haven't really done it in a while, but what I used to do is I used to sit on call with people for like hours and just go through and like show them how to do it. And that's my big thing, is I want to show you how to do it, because then I don't have to fucking sit in your account for 3 hours every day or every week or whatever, just fixing fucked up shit, right?
Right. Yeah. Teaching is always much better than having to do it every 3 months, go through it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, but for the most part, no. I mean, if there's like something that I see, like, or one of us sees like a huge shortfall in or whatever, we'll get together. Like when we played again, back to the prelims or whatever, I posted a video of us playing GOT, and then I posted another video after where we all actually got together and talked about like, hey, we did this well, we didn't do this well, so on and so forth. But like, I don't know, it's it's for sure. What's the word? I'm gonna try to stop thinking of words, but
No, I like this. I keep thinking.
It's
fun.
like it's yeah, right. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, if we see a shortfall, hey, this is where we're fucking it away. This is where we need to do better. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
no,
It's usually Brandon saying it out loud, like, "Hey, your fucking Archer buff needs work. Hey, your Archer buff needs work." And you'll hear it at least 7 times a day until your shit gets fixed, you know? So, yeah, that works.
No, that's
And
awesome.
don't forget the alliance competitions that you run too, Brendan.
Yeah, we do yeah.
That helps a lot. We're about to go into another one.
What do you guys get for rewards
actually,
for that?
I sent him $100. Whoever wins.
$100.
I mean,
That's not bad.
it's
Not
nothing
bad.
crazy. And if you think about it, right, like if you put $100 into the game, like what like if Asta put $100 on his account, what realistically is gonna increase with his account? You know what I mean?
His grief and aggravation that it got him nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
but no, that's like real shit. But like,
yeah,
if you put $100 into your account, you're really not going to increase much. But if you just forward $100 into a competition, it's like, in some cases, holding a fucking bone in front of a dog's face. You know, people start seeing other people's increases because they want to win and shit, and like the competitive nature and shit. You know what I mean? So
no, I get it. I get it. So does anyone on your team like run like a lot of family members, quote unquote, like, you know, like 10, 20 of them? This isn't a trick question. This isn't. I have a follow up, just so you know.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
10 we do.
10. All right, slacking. You guys are slacking. So,
I have
God,
31 accounts at the moment that I'm running.
7.
31 accounts that I'm running. They're not all family members, but
31. Okay, so you're still about you're about a third of the way to where we are. So so a comp. So I'm gonna put this on blast. So one thing that we motivate people to do, right, which is Asa and Chewy is a big part of this. So which I'm going to push Ghost from this day on forward to push to you guys. Can I get the rest of you guys on board me with this?
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jules. Jules.
What did I just say about this whole thing?
All right. So.
Oh yes, Jules.
So we do a thing where it's like, you know, like monthly competitions, right? Where, you know, like, okay, you know, congratulations, Ghost. Good job, buddy. We're gonna give you 10 billion resources of each. And you're like, yay, that's awesome. I can build whatever I want. Good for you. And then also there's like a 6-month span where we're like, all right, this is the competition. These are the guidelines. And whoever wins, this is what you get. And you're gonna say, well, what do I get for all that goddamn work I just did? You know? And we're gonna say, well, we're gonna send you $250, and you're gonna go, holy shit, thank you. And then also we're gonna give you a free keep level upgrade, which means whether you need 150 billion resources or you need 500 billion resources, congratulations, you have won. So now that that's out there, Jules and Riz and Martyr and everyone else that's in the call right now, make sure you guys are up Ghost's ass and that he does that for the rest of you guys, okay?
I can do that.
I might have overreached just a little bit just to make it sound better for Ghost to get fucked, but make sure you guys do that, all right?
Everybody's about that. Everybody's absolutely about that.
But no, like, well, at the end of the day, like those competitions they're so healthy. You're right though, like they're so effing healthy. I wanted to swear, but I didn't. I don't know why. Because it motivates people, you know. It's gonna push Jules to do a little bit better. It's gonna push Riz to do a little bit better. It's not gonna push Ghost because he's an asshole. But you know, like Martyr might push a little bit harder, or Glories or Donnie. You know, maybe that little bit of extra tech will get him that $100. And you know, whether he goes to get some 5 guys with it, or he gets his tech power up 5 mil. Either way, you guys will be happy.
Yep.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's another thing that like really I like about the competitions itself, and I like the way that you guys are doing it too. We might try to find a way to implement that, but it'd be a little hard because everybody's like so fucking strapped for speeds and shit. Yeah, but yeah, I do like that. I think that the competitions as a whole really helped us increase our lateral, right? And our lateral has gone up fucking tremendously, you know. And then you watch like some of these others, or we play one of the big teams, right? Like we played Neff first round of COC, and then somehow we advanced to round 2 just to play fucking NFG.
Oh no, dude, that's such a kick in the balls, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, you survived. You survived. Neff did just get kicked in the nuts, dude. I am so sorry, bro.
But yeah, you see like where we're at, and you see like, hey, there's still like we're still really far away from where we need to be. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what keeps me going. Is I know that we're never gonna be top head honcho in the game, you know, but at the same time, we could still have a lot of fun being competitive at our level, and like still trying to chase those buffs and shit, you know.
Oh no, for sure. Because I mean, like, you know, like you just said, like you're not gonna be head honcho, you know. And I think a lot of people realize that, right? Like not everyone's gonna be that big alliance, right?
Yeah.
But those moments where you say you are faced against Vig or NFG or Neff or whatever those cases may be, you know, that's what, maybe once or twice a year, you know, and those showdowns are for those bigger alliances, you know, those guys that have those 4 or 5 people that coin like crazy, that are carrying literally that whole team. You know, those 4 people or 5 people, or we'll just say 6 people that coin like crazy are carrying a bunch of unskilled players. So like they're the top dogs, and I hate throwing it out there, but it's just the truth. You know, that's just my opinion. You have a bunch of misfits. Oh God, that sounds wrong. You have a bunch of misfits that are carried by heavy coiners. I love how I threw that in there. But like in your guys' case, you know, like you have a bunch of K44s, you have a bunch of K40s, 41s, and all that fun stuff like that. And it's not like you guys are just carried by ghosts spending, you know, $1,000 a week. You guys are being competitive by the fact that you guys work together as a team, and that you're influencing each other to do better, you know. And it's like, all right, if Red Oak messes up this week, we can help him with whatever he screwed up on, and next week he'll be better. Or, you know, if Jules accidentally didn't record this week, we'll yell at her and we'll record again next week.
No yelling.
Yelling's better. He gets the point across. But, you know, it seems like you guys motivate
the rule
each
is
other.
no yelling at Jules unless you're taking over the emotional coach role.
Oh, screw that.
I'm a princess, okay?
Oh God.
You can't hurt my feelings.
Oh man. Oh man. All right.
You'll all have to pay for it if it happens.
I will troll lightly then. But no, that's good. And I think that's what a lot of teams are missing. You know, like the downfall to a lot of teams is kind of like the support that you guys have for each other. You've been through hell, and you guys keep picking each other up. You keep pushing. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, like this was never the top tier team on the server. You know what I mean? Like this was always like the people that were just kind of there. You know what I mean? And like you just pushed our culture out, and people ended up figuring out they liked it and came over and hung out with us. You know.
And now that you
everybody's
guys
having a good time.
Yeah, since you guys achieved that, I mean, I'm assuming, like you said, battlefields have gone up exponentially. I'm assuming, like, you know, challenge has gone up for you guys. All Stars has gone up for you guys. I'm assuming SVS has gone up for you guys. You know, since it seems you guys have that solid team now, and after all that heartache, so to speak, you guys are at a good standpoint, right?
Yeah. Like it, and like I said, like everything's a new thing for everybody, right? So like right now we just had a couple extra people come over, and so we're filling like 20 people battlefields of people that like show up, come in, join rallies, you know what I mean? I think we have one portal person and everybody else joins fucking rallies, right?
Oh wow.
But
Yep.
it's a lot of power sign up, right? So like I said, like as of recent, we're at this spot where we're just like whatchamacallit, we're playing these one-man super teams, and it's like, how do you, as a group of people, like how do we attack this and try to come out on top when we zero their whole team in like first 5 minutes, and then after that it's like, how do we stay alive through the 8K buff, 8K range attack? You know,
Dude, it's a struggle, dude.
Yep.
You know, so I guess my next question would be for you guys. You know, obviously you guys are working on content that should be pushed out pretty soon by Jules, so that's good. And when that starts happening, you know, for one, are you guys recruiting?
Yeah, a little wishy-washy on the recruiting at the moment, but yeah, if people, like, we have keeps for people, you know what I mean, that want to play with us, and we don't, like, my thing is when I recruit people, I don't charge people for it, you know, but the expectation is that you play the fucking game. You know what I'm
No, yeah,
saying?
well said, well said. And
But-
so, oh, go ahead.
The thing with recruiting is we have a lot of girls in the alliance, right? Like,
I'm curious where this
you'd
is
be
going. That's a
surprised
weird
how
way to
many
start.
people you'd be surprised how many people just come in and just say some off the wall shit and just like start making everybody feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Actually, I
Because a
do.
lot of us, yeah, yeah, like that was a big issue we had in the past. So like, definitely try to like scope the people out before we just let them in anymore.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I get it because we have had those people, and they did a lot of behind the scenes bullshit that really ticked off a lot of people. And I mean, a lot of them still kind of linger around, but we kind of just shoo them away. You know, like piss
Yeah.
off. You know,
Right.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Because everyone should be treated equally. You know, everyone should get the balls busted the same, whether you're male or female. It's just my opinion.
Right.
Right, Riz?
Right.
I like Riz. He's a badass dude, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
But I think, like, out of those guys that we did bring in, we only really had one problem with one guy, and we made him disappear very quickly.
I like
But the
that.
girls can give back just as well. And I'm sure there's times where we've started conversation that you boys have cringed at some of that.
Yeah, I know from experience. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And so, with that being said, though, I mean, so if you guys are recruiting, or you guys are, I don't want to say giving accounts away, but the stipulations, what's the best way to contact you guys, and who do you contact?
Any one of us, and like, honestly, just go to the server, shoot somebody a message. Like, we have a pretty tight knit group of like, when stuff comes in, like, it usually gets passed amongst everybody, and we'll make a decision on something like that. But yeah, if you want to hit me up on Discord or something, or just contact anybody through the game, like, well, we could try to figure it out.
Oh no, for sure. And that's why I kind of like doing these little meet and greets, is kind of showing some exposure to people like you. Dude, I don't even know how long I've known you, but it feels like since day one that I started streaming, in a sense, right? And generally, you're just a good dude, and I think you guys deserve the credit that's due for you guys, and I think you guys should be able to recruit a lot easier, and be recognized more, because we might have beaten Venom back in the day, but I don't think we could put up a fight against you guys right now, and I think that should be recognized. You guys got a badass team. You guys have grown exponentially, and you guys got some great players too, and I'm impressed by you guys, man. And I my hat's off to you, Ghost. It really is. And Martyr, Martyr, obviously you're the R5 man, so good for you for forming this all together and keeping it together too, man.
Appreciate it. Martyr's the R5 because nobody else wants to deal with the bullshit.
That's right. I'm only R5 because nobody wants it.
Well, then Martyr gets the credit because he deals with the bullshit, right, Ghost?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's really, man. You guys should be proud of that, because It's one thing that I kind of base off for you guys is like Jungle Jim in a sense, right? God, I'm giving him credit again. He's getting too much credit tonight, but
I know.
he's a good guy, and he has expectations in a sense, right? Because he's very good at this game. He really is, and for him to fill for you guys so much, that says a lot. It really does. You get a great team over there, man. You guys should be really proud of yourselves. You really should, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
thanks.
really good. Yeah, be lucky if we could
Jim's
steal
fucking
him
awesome.
too. Yep.
I'm stealing him before you
actually,
guys, so I don't want to hear it. I will go toe to toe with Ghost. I don't give a shit. I'll bite his ankles. I don't care.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he's
Jim's a good dude. Jim's a really good dude. We'll actually get together sometimes, and like he records a lot of stuff, so we'll get together and actually just watch the shit like we were doing it last night, like watching the battlefields and like just kind of like critiquing it, just random stuff, right? And it's stuff like
What's up, young
like
dad?
that,
We don't
like you
have
see
one
that,
tonight,
you
bro.
get
We
that
don't have one.
exposure to
They're not all
how
drinking.
different people do stuff, and like that's honestly what I think drives me the most is trying to find a way to be better than we already are. You know what I mean?
What's your biggest downfall that you found so far, you think?
With like our battlefield specifically, or like as a group?
I'd say like a combination of both,
In our battlefields, sometimes it could be like trying to herd fucking cats. Right?
Okay. All right. What the hell analogy is that?
You can't do it, can you?
No. No, you can't.
Cats don't fucking listen.
No, they don't, dude.
But no, like I said, our biggest thing is like we're new to this level of gameplay, so we're playing teams that have been doing this shit for a long time, right? And like been at this level. So it's just like the whole learning experience. Like we have to get used to that exposure. Like we played the only game that we've lost here recently that wasn't to like one super huge coiner was against server 490, and that's probably hands down the best alliance I've ever seen like perform. And I'm not even like talking the dude up because he's my boy. I've never even spoken to the guy, but like just having the constant being able to like pressure and then having the building controls on top of pressure, you know what I mean, and like really get you into that fight or flight, you know what I mean, like create the fog of war in a sense, right?
The Mon Alliance?
Yep. Yeah, that's hands down probably the best team I've ever fucking like played against. Like it's
no
the
kidding.
hardest game to try to win. You know what I mean?
Well, what kind of gets you guys off tilt when you guys face them?
They just they have a really good core group of players. So whenever you try to rally into them or something, like they're all really fast, and then they have like a shitload of people that are off to the side that are constantly like flipping buildings or joining the key rallies and stuff like that, right? So just trying to like maintain the portals while or like basically trying to stay alive, right?
No kidding, huh?
Oh yeah, very good team.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, just if I can go back, rewind a little bit about appreciating other players and taking care of the bad mouse. I just want to talk about a story where, not a story, but if I don't understand you, I'll say something like, you're from Scotland. It's mainly get the cock out of your mouth.
I fucking love this guy. Yeah, I really do.
And then I'll hear from Brandon for months about how I don't get along with foreigners and how I have to improve my attitude and all this other shit, right? So if you're from a foreign country and you want to come in, I'll tell you that's the place, because Brandon's going to kick my ass if I say something stupid. Just want to throw that out there.
Aussie, oi.
He's held on to this shit forever now, and he won't let it go.
Oh, bro, let it go, man. Just let it go, all right? It's more fun to bust his balls, I think, actually.
Oh, absolutely. That's the thing, is like when we're recruiting and stuff, I don't have a coin requirement or anything like that, but that's the first thing I ask people is, do you have thick skin?
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of humor, man. We can't have that shit.
Oh,
Right.
man.
hurt feelings
Like
and shit. Yeah.
the battlefields with us, it's 30% actually playing the game, 70% just shitting on each other. You know what I mean?
Man, it feels like I need a fill for you guys sometime. I don't know if you guys could handle me. I think Ghost could. I don't know about maybe you guys could. I mean, Ghost has been around for a while. Do you think if I was unhinged one night, you guys could still handle me, Ghost?
Oh,
Definitely.
absolutely. You,
Definitely.
I've been
got
fucking.
Ghost. You don't.
I've been blackout fucking drunk trying to set rallies in here.
I need to see this.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Like if you watch any of those videos that I post, most of the time I'm usually fucking hammered. You know?
You don't remember posting me either, do you?
Well, the next day I watched the recording, and that's another thing is like to keep in mind is like whenever I record the shit, like usually I feel bad because as we do talk shit on one another, we also usually talk shit about the people we're playing against. So it's definitely a lot of editing. And there's been some times where I'm just like, I just can't post this fucking video. You know?
All
Playing
music.
music and shit, yeah.
Right. It's all music. Usually, if it's all music, that means people are running their fucking mouth.
That's good.
Because I forget we're being recorded and I don't remember, so it's not my fault.
It's not my
need,
fault.
like-
I just don't remember. Yeah, the innocent little hack.
Well, I don't, but
No.
like I need like a
Like,
reminder every 5 minutes. Like you are being
But
recorded.
Jules, now that you're going to be the one recording, you'll be able to remind yourself.
I don't
There you
think
go.
we've established
There you
that
go.
yet.
No, I thought we agreed upon that earlier. About a half hour
I
ago.
don't even remember that. So
Actually, let me rewind the
I'm sure
live
we
stream
have-
real quick.
I'm sure there's a reminder in the video.
oh, this is not
Yeah.
a video.
That's actually great because you were being recorded, so they could just go back and look at it.
Wait, why? Who's recording?
Exactly. No one.
I thought we're just hanging out to drink and chill. I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
make sure you show this to her after Battlefield tomorrow and be like, hey, why didn't you record?
Yeah,
Tell me
right.
why.
So, how often do you guys need fillers, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Honestly, at first it was we would like get fillers in and like, hey, we have this key.
Not yet,
that's, like,
Vorog, but soon.
not going to be able to attend today. Hey, can we get a filler? But now we're trying to look at people to not sign up. You know, like because Martyr sends out the message every day of like, hey, blah blah blah, this that BOC whatever time slot, and then like you have to make the choice between who you want to let in. You know what I mean? Because we're signing up over 20. So
Yeah.
usually like if people want to come in and fill for us and they say something in advance, then I'll end up like working out a way to try to get them in there. But not as often as you might think. Like people do enjoy playing our battlefields, right? Yeah, they're pretty fun. So people usually show up.
Because, if you guys ever do need fillers, Phil, I fucking hate people. I hate throwing that out there publicly. But I just don't trust people. I just don't, and that's not a bad thing. I just don't trust people. But I do have like a few trusted people. If you guys ever do need fillers and you're in a pinch, you're more than welcome to reach out and say, hey, I need somebody. Do you guys know anybody? I got a handful of people that could help you guys. And there's not many people that I would really do that for, but I fucking love Ghost. He's such a good dude. He is. He's not even an asshole. I don't even know why you guys call him so hard. Like, he's such a nice guy.
I tell him that all the time. He says
Take
he's an
notes,
asshole.
motherfuckers. Take
No,
fucking
don't
notes.
start. Don't start.
See, I'm kissing his ass before I can fill for you
I
guys, so that
always
way he
got his
doesn't yell
back,
at me.
Even when everybody don't, I'm here.
My head's kind of hurt right now. You better tell him.
You guys are saying he's an asshole. I'm the one that's saying, oh my God, here we got to listen to him again.
up. I always am nice.
I fucking like this guy. I really do, man. I need to fucking. Oh man, I like him. He's
You'll
fucking
like him
funny.
even more when you see him in the battle. So, funny enough, we have a spot specifically for Sunpaw, and Jim gives us shit all the time. Jim gives us shit all the time because we really don't have a hive map. You know what I mean? Since we have people like come in and go, and like different people play in the battlefield. So I always tell everybody it doesn't fucking matter where you're at, as long as Sunpaw's old ass has his fucking handicap spot.
He can roll in.
Butted up right there.
He can roll with his wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sunpaw. I'm sorry, bro.
That's all right. And then I get bitched out all the time because I move too fast, and Ghost can't get in his spot.
So you're just better than Ghost. At the end of the day, you're better than Ghost, and he's jealous.
Oh, I want my spot, and I'll move to get there.
Sunpaw, man, you put your foot down, bro, and never look back, man. Put Ghost in his place. All right.
Well, he fucking has been. He's been plopping his fucking fat ass keep in the spot that I've been trying to go to for a couple months now.
You're just gonna step
And that's how
aside,
it always
Ghost,
works.
man.
Right.
Step aside, bro.
No, I'm putting my foot down about this shit.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Oh wow, she wants to change subject already. She's like, all right, move on. Next.
She's like, we're losing viewers.
Shit, we had viewers for this?
I'm actually pretty silent during the game.
You are.
Right.
I mean, Sunpaw, dude.
I'm trying to push the fucking key on my phone. Pay attention so I can get in the rally.
Evony with Neff just showed up.
One thing at a time.
That's gonna be Huntress, I'm assuming, or maybe it's probably Huntress. Ghost, is there anything you'd like to say to Huntress about getting your asses kicked in COC by them?
Oh man.
No, Neff is a really solid team, and
Didn't we
honestly,
kill one of them?
We did kill one.
One?
Killed one, and I'm holding on to that
Kill
shit.
one of them. That's all that
I'm holding on
matters.
to that shit. We killed one. We got the screenshot, got the T-shirt, and then they fucking wiped the floor with us.
I'm fucking proud of that shit, all right, man?
Yeah, fucking right.
It might have been a portal keep, but
honestly,
I don't care.
Yeah, right. Honestly, if it wasn't for like the people in F, and I can't say this about all alliances out there, but they had a player that used to play with them that like really helped form this alliance and put us on the right track, and they've been nothing but helpful. So like, hats off for those guys. Like anytime I have a question or something, like they're always the first ones to answer and take time out of their day to come help or whatever, right? And not everybody's willing to do that, so they are very well appreciated.
No, they're good people over there, and you know, I can say I didn't really. Okay, so I'm an asshole for one, right? Because I don't know what you want to call it, but like I don't watch a lot of people, right? Like I don't follow with the up-to-date shit. Who's the biggest or who's the strongest? Who's doing what? But like I mean, I know the general basics. Like Neff is good, Vig is good, GOT is good. You know, like those are the three main alliances that are big and well known. And I've always been very shy, believe it or not. You know, like when it comes to like Discord and all that fun stuff. Like I hate talking to people. But I reached out to Huntress. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I was like probably 3 shots deep in 5 Blade Claws. I was like, I'm gonna fucking message Huntress. And, you know,
risky text.
yeah, I'm sliding into those DMs, dude. I don't care, you know, and we'll see what happens. And I was just like, hey, you want to join me on a stream sometime? And she was like, yeah, sure. I was like, holy shit, all right, cool, let's make this happen. And honestly, like, as intimidating as that alliance is, they are such a good group of people. They like the knowledge they have and the friendships that they hold, and I was impressed. I was impressed by that alliance and how they handle themselves and how they kind of like put themselves outside of like the major alliances, right? Like they're a major alliance, but they don't really care to have that title of a major alliance. And that's kind of something that like I admire in a way, right? And they're just good people. They are, man. And the fact that you've had their background to help you guys, that's really impressive. And I see you guys kind of going in that direction. Just talking to you guys for this long. You know, like what, we're an hour in, maybe, and you guys get some good shit going, Ghost, bro, and keep fucking pushing, brother. Keep pushing, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And another thing, and I'm not trying to like ride them too much, but
Oh yeah,
like
you
a
are.
thing to keep is when, yeah, right.
I'm
when
sorry.
you play at that level of competitiveness to where it's just repetitive over and over and over again, you know what I mean? You're playing the same teams, like that shit gets really frustrating, right? And this is something that like you got to keep in mind. Like the brighter the torch is, the bigger the shadow it casts. You know what I mean? So the higher up the pole you try to go, like the harder it is. It's harder to keep people interested and shit like that, and they do a very good job of like keeping people engaged. Hey, we might have lost this week, but this is how we get better. You know what I mean? Like that team it's just crazy. They just have like that core group, and I don't know. It's just seems like a real fun team to play with as well.
Yeah, no, good people over there. Did you happen to catch when they were on stream?
Yeah, I actually overslept and then went back and watched the whole thing. So,
Thank you for that.
yeah.
I appreciate it. Definitely good
Yeah,
people over there.
absolutely.
And I like how you kind of mentioned, like when you lose to a good team, you go back and kind of review, like how can we do better? What did we do wrong? What did they do that was good that we were weak against and stuff like that. Thanks for the kind words. We love Ghost and like helping such a kick-ass team, even though Ghost is an asshole. And oh god, I can't say that on stream. I'm kidding, but no, yeah, really, they had good work. So I mean, what would be your advice for people that are kind of like in the upcoming stages, that are struggling to maintain, like that core membership in a sense, in like the pursuit of growth?
It gets a lot worse before it gets better, but you just gotta fucking dig deep and keep on it, right? Like there's been several times like sitting there and spending like hours and hours and hours and like talking Martyr's ear off of fucking, hey, this is what we need to do, and he just starts fucking ignoring me. But yeah, no.
Monty with the 5 gifted! Molo TRK! News, Maddie, Johnny, congratulations! W's in chat for Monty, please! www.
It's not easy, right? So just stay in there, stay engaged, like lock the fuck in.
Lock the fuck in, dude. That's gotta be the best quote I've heard on the stream so far, brother. Lock the fuck in. I like that.
Yeah. It pays off. It definitely pays off. Just stay true to it. You don't need fucking super coiners. You really don't. I mean, it would be nice. It would be really nice.
I mean, it would be
We managed
nice.
to do it.
Like say you guys had a Neo on your team, right? Like that's fine and dandy. That's fun. That's great. You guys are kicking ass no matter what team you're going against. But I mean, is it as rewarding as what you guys have built so far as a team?
I wouldn't think so personally, and that's one thing to keep in mind is I can't give you an answer to that because we've never had that like huge coiner, you know what I mean? We've never had that Neo Nadir, right? And I don't know, like you just got to adapt, right? So like I said, since we don't have that, we can't stress about it, we got to find a way to remain competitive with what we do have.
What do you find as your biggest struggle?
For
just overall, I mean, like
now I would personally say that now the game's pretty smooth sailing. But before, like I said, like we were a 400 bill alliance ranked 40th in last challenge, right? So obviously that it took a lot to do that, right? So like I said, the more competitive you try to be, the more it like eats you up when you start nitpicking shit, and the game just it's not fun for people when you do all of that. So like have that competitive nature, but at the same time don't overdo it, right?
Jonathan, thank you for the sub, my guy.
Know your battles. You have people. I compete with Sun Paul. I don't try to compete with somebody out of my league or anything. It just makes it fun that way. Make it realistic.
Yeah, I mean, competitiveness between each other, that's definitely a good way to go, especially when it's not hostile.
Right. You can't be the little guy trying to be the big guy. You can't compete is it just gonna make you mad every time. You know, that's why I say pick somebody in your league, compete with them, get each other walled up. You know, and I think that's something we have in this alliance that works well. Is we have different areas for people to compete in, and I think it works well that way.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Well said, man. Well said, bro. Sounds like something an R5 would say. I'm just busting your chops. No, really. I mean, man, I like you guys' team. I do, and I think you guys got a lot going for you. You know, and keep pursuing that. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, heading into challenge right now, how you guys looking?
Like Murder was saying, pick your battles type deal, right? I don't know. It depends on how this first round goes. We're not healing for these first 4 rounds of challenge. So we'll have more speeds, but the priority is going to be keep push and then all stars, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's it really depends on the first round. We might heal for the first round, but honestly, even in the first 4 rounds, like the qualifiers or whatever, if we like lose 1 or 2 games, right, probably just end up letting it happen, you know? Because
So-
we
Go ahead. Sorry. No. All right. So I mean, I'm just generally curious. You know, if you guys end up facing some of these like mega fucking alliances, right? You guys are heading into week 2 right now, right? And all of a sudden you're like, holy shit! Like we are the underdog. You know, like we have no chance at qualifying after this round. We have no chance of getting points for this round. Are you guys still showing up? And what's
no. So just because we're playing those mega alliances, we're still gonna fucking perform. You know what I mean? Don't count it out. Like I said, last time we were a 400 bill alliance playing in that game of prelims, we had Got and then 2 other teams that were 800 bill alliances, right? And the only reason that we didn't come second place is that game is because they had some 70 bill keep that they would just stack with reinforcement, and he kept full healing. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
God, one of those situations.
We're still gonna perform, right? It's not gonna be that shit's not us. Like,
I like to hear that, man. I do. You know, you're not scared. You're not scared to see what happens. You know, and
Oh, we'll build everybody and still lose. We don't give a fuck.
Modern's like, dude, just fucking send it, man. See what happens. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
That's
Where's
really how it is.
Where's our Riz? Riz has been quiet.
Oh boy.
I'm just waiting for Brendan to say that when we're like that, that's when we start doing our Jindock rallies that Jules loves.
Jindog rallies. Holy shit. I need to come part of you guys more, man.
Yeah, Jindiak rally is definitely no comment.
No
Like,
comment.
teams up a little bit.
Some secrets you guys
we
will
have done
withhold.
them in the past.
Not all of us.
Yeah, gatekeeping the fucking Jindiak information. You hit that motherfucker with the 100 million T1 calves, and they start acting a lot different.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. You know, and so I might have already asked this, but you know, let's see if you're interchanges. You know, if you were to give advice to an alliance going through some hardship right now, what would it be? It's the second time I asked you, so there he is.
Quit whining.
Quit whining. All right.
Have fun.
I'm waiting
Have
for that.
fun. Make fun.
I'm waiting for a ghost answer here. Come on.
Oh, lock the fuck in.
Lock the fuck in. All right. I like it, dude. I like it. That's going to be my new fucking saying, dude. I swear to God. I'm stealing that shit from you. Is it copyrighted?
It's trademarked, yeah.
Trademarked. Shit. Damn it, man. Oh well, you know what? I don't care if I get a strike on YouTube. I'm using it.
Yeah, right. No, Misfits as a whole though, and I just recently started saying this, and I kind of wanted to show it off, right? But no, think of your alliances like any big name alliance that people have come to love and know, right? Like those are your well-oiled machines, right? Whereas Misfits as a whole is like that 2003
Yakuza!
that we welded the block together and we're sending like a 600 shot of nitrous through it. Like it's gonna go either way. whether it makes it or not, you know, that's
You better
another
hang the
question.
fuck on, boy.
Right,
You better hang on.
because it's going. It's definitely going. Like, what was it? A couple BOGs ago, we zeroed a 100 bill K48, and last one we got a 120 bill K49 under our belt. You know, like,
Wow, bro.
we're doing this shit one way or another. Like,
Dude, that's
let's stand
fucking
the fuck
impressive,
by.
dude. And what's you guys rally size on average?
100 mil.
About 100 mil?
Rally cap is really expensive, and
Yeah.
I don't feel like coining for rally cap anymore because some Paul Martyr are starting to catch up. So no, but with keep levels I'll get more. But yeah, we're redlining. I've seen numbers like 140 mil, and then it settles down to like 110.
Wow, dude, that's incredible, man. You know, like, what are your buffs? You know, like, between you, Martyr, and Sunpaw in his wheelchair, you know, like, who's pushing the highest buff?
I'm floating at around 6K right now.
6K, you dirty fucking corner. Okay.
Martyr and Sunpaw are following suit, but I don't think they're quite there yet.
52, something around there.
Wow. And like, what's your team average? You think, you know, if like your general player, you know, that's 44, you know, not pointing too heavy.
Around 4K.
Wow. So
Floating around 4K, yeah.
So like your rallies probably average out probably around like 5,500. We'll say like 5K at 100 mil, 105 mil. That's pretty impressive, man. Honestly, that's notable. That is notable.
They definitely hit. They definitely hit.
we should try and meet up in a BOC sometime. I think. You know, obviously, I think you would win. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got to give credit when credit's due, and you guys would definitely, I think, take the cake on that. But I think it'd be a good little competition.
It'd be fun.
No, that's what I actually have been talking to Jim about this, and I've been scouting you guys a little bit, right? Because I do want to play that game, whether it's BOC or BOG, right? Because I think it would be a really good back and forth like game. You know what I mean? It'd be one of those games where it could go either way. And if you guys were to win, or if we were to win, it would be based off strictly performance. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be, oh, this guy has fucking 70,000 archer attack or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
no, yeah,
it'd be a
because
really fun game, and I'd be excited to do it, honestly.
Because I mean, as you said, like you guys have like one, maybe two people on like buildings, right? Like we've been training, we've been teaching, they've been learning, you know, on people outside of the hive on how to take care of buildings, you know, and move from those rallies, move from those solo attacks, all that fun stuff. And I think our rallies cap right now are probably around like 93 mil. So I mean, you definitely have like one or two more people joining your rallies, which I think that could hurt us. But we also have some frogs, man. We got some froggies that can move, dude, and you know that I think that might be our only benefit against you guys, especially at that rally size and those rally buffs. Why do you hate us, yours? Jesus, I don't hate us. I love us, and I like Ghost. It'd be a good competition, you know. And well, I mean, in order to get better, you got to lose, right? You know, like to see your flaws and where you can improve.
Yep.
I think it'd be good, Ghost. I think we should try and set something up, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'd 100% be down for that.
Maybe
I don't know,
after
I'm
like
always down
challenge.
yeah. I mean, whenever works. We're signing up like 400 bill power at the
400?
moment, but
All right.
around that, yeah. But we can sign up more or less, dependent.
Yeah. Just make sure Martyr's not there because he seems like he'd whoop my ass solo.
I've been doing this thing since we're playing these mega teams and shit. Once the game, because the games usually only last like 20-30 minutes, you know, and then after that it's just a completely different game. But I've been doing this shit because we're all just sitting there shooting the shit and stuff, but I'll message the big guy over there and I'll be like, hey, just zero Martyr real quick and just solo him, like, try to push him. You know? They'll just come through and solo zero his ass and he's like, I'm getting fucking hit. I'm getting fucking hit.
No fucking reinforcements. Here we go again.
All right, so tomorrow, right? We had a BOC tomorrow, and oh shit, look at that! It's MFS versus Evil, right? Who's the first person you're targeting? If you say me, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
I don't know. I'm always changing in the ways that I like to try to cut the cake, right? So I don't know. It'd be easier to ask that question after we played you once, but I don't discriminate. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a rally on Asta. You know what I mean? Not because I think it's gonna go well or anything, but I don't know. We're always on a serious note, like we're always trying new things, right? Like trying to find what works the best.
Teddy, thank you. I'll ask that question in a second. So I got two questions for you guys. First one was from Huntress. How do you keep your team motivated when you face lame islands?
Funny she's asking that because I was just like, I was bitching in her DM. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do against these assholes. But just have the general understanding that the game's gonna progress, right? Like during the K40 45 days, right? Like we got, like you were saying, like me personally, I unlocked T15
reverse
and did my
alphabetical
NA5
order
before I progressed, right? But this time around we have a different take on it. So like I said, it's only been what, like 2 months since K40 or K50 update.
Oh, stop reminding me.
Yeah, but
yeah, we're
like,
keeping up a bit faster this time, so we're just hoping we're gonna, have our game back soon. There's nothing we can do with that right now. Those K49s hit an 8K attack solo hits. They hurt. Ain't nothing we could do.
No, that's so true, man. So true.
And it is hard, like coming from a team, like I said, we only lost like 4 games in 6-8 months, you know what I mean? And now it's like we go in and we're getting fucked up so it's definitely a shock, but at the same time, like you can use that as motivation, like, hey, like the day's not over, you got to keep going. You know what I mean? Like,
damn right, dude. Lock the fuck in, bro.
Lock the fuck in.
So we also have a Ted's Marty, who donated $1.99. Says, does Ghost love me?
Does Ghost love me? I hate everybody.
Wow, guy. Ow! Damn, he's going for the throat.
Oh man. A question for you though, how does Evil like adapting to the K50 update? What are your guys' like battlefields and stuff like that? Like, because obviously we're not the only alliance going through this shit, right? So how do you guys combat? Do you guys play those battlefields where it's just one fucking big douchebag and the rest of them are just little dudes off to the side, or
fuck, dude, no one ever asked me questions. I'm caught off guard right now. So how do we adapt? It's been different. We always give it our best fight. We generally face around the same teams that are growing about the same pace as us, if that kind of makes sense. But we have run into the situations where we faced 47s, we faced a 48. And heading out of those situations, or I guess, in those situations, it's kind of like, we do what we can until we can't anymore, if that kind of makes sense. Like we'll give it our all until it's been like, all right, guys, nice knowing you. They have the advantage now. There's not much we can do, which is kind of support each other in a sense. But how do we adapt through that is, we host a lot of workshops with the Alliance. We do a lot of one-on-ones. After a battlefield, we'll tell people, save your reports. We kind of want to go over them and see where you can gain. What can you gain from those reports? Is it your siege, or is it your buffs? Is it your debuffs? Is it civ gear? Is it tech? Is it your layers? What are you missing? Is it? Oh, God, I'm not ready for this, Ghost. What the fuck, dude? We adapt well, I think, at the end of the day. I think we adapt very well. I think leadership puts in a lot of effort, between Asta, Chewy, Sophie, Death. I think they do a lot of work. They keep a lot of spreadsheets. If there's a stat out there, we have it recorded somewhere, whether it's Senate seats, who needs enemy throne, who needs SVS points for the 2 bill, you name it. If you name it, dude, we have a Google spreadsheet on that for who needs what.
You got a sheet for it.
We have a
Right
sheet
on.
for it. And it's always trying to get those next milestones for each other, right? You know, it's like, hey, you know, Ghost still needs, you know, his 30K for BOC. All right, so this week let's go and let's do our thing, and then let's focus on trying to get him his 30K for that one extra seat. If it's SVS, you know, it's like, hey, Ghost needs, you know, it's his last round for 2 bill positive for the win. Let's push him for that. He needs that Senate seat.
Right.
You know, like, or whether it's for BOG wings or Red Wings or whatever, you know, it's where can we find everyone's weakest point and build from there? Especially when you're facing those, like we just faced, what was it, 246s and a 47 in BOG, and it's like we started out strong. You know, we had the lead for the first half of the match. Then all of a sudden, a 44 pops in, a 45 pops in, a 47 pops in, and we're like, oh well, this is gonna be a game changer. And all of a sudden, they're sending like a 6-man rally with like 70 million troops with fucking 8K buffs, and we're like, yeah, we're fucked. You know, like we're toast. There's not much we can do against it. You know, we started off strong, but I mean, I mean, we're not going to beat those people with those kind of buffs. We're just not. But all you can do is adjust, right? It's like, well, I mean, shit. You guys know the game plan. You know, like, how did we lose? Why did we lose? Okay, well, we lost because of this. You know, our buffs, our debuffs just aren't there. You know, we're not debuffing enough Siege. We're not debuffing enough Archer. You know, how can we pick up on those debuffs for those people?
Right.
Stop asking me questions because I fucking hate answering them. God damn it.
Well, that was something that, like, for us specifically, people used to always make fun and say shit because our game plan, like, our defense was zeroing the enemy team. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we combated that, right? So, and what I mean by that is, like, we were really good at getting in rallies quick. Like, we can fill them in a very fast time, right? But now that we're have to play more of this defensive game style, like, it's definitely a news flash of, like, hey, people definitely have to like adapt. You know, 2500 Archer attack ain't doing it anymore, right?
No.
Like when you're seeing these 7-8K buffs, right? So just trying to build those keeps into something that can withstand, not only so that way they can perform in the battlefield, but they don't just go into all-stars and just get fucked, right? Like,
yeah. You know, I don't know if you stopped talking there or not, but you know, one of the biggest things that I've noticed, which I think it's hard for me to understand exactly how this works. Maybe you can explain it to me. Maybe you know. You know, like we hit a K, I think it was K43 or K42 the other day. And he was a pure trap keep, right? Yeah. Let's say he was like 6 bill, maybe 7 bill, in that area. So, you know, he had layers, he had a strong wall and all that fun stuff. And at the time he had just 2 K46s reinforcing him. We hit him. It did good, it did okay. And we're like, all right, you know, we'll set up our cabs to clear him out, not a problem. And then all of a sudden the K40 joins, he reinforces him, and all of a sudden he's got 2 K46s and a 47 reinforcing him. And like, we're just trying to clean up the rest of his bullshit troops. And he's not even impressive as far as like buffs go and or troops go. And literally, dude, that 47's he's buffing like fucking, what was it, like 7.5K or whatever it was. We could not get through his reinforcements. Like his troops, his troops killed like maybe like 3% of our troops, right? And then the 47's reinforcements literally killed like 95% of our troops on like on an 80-something mil rally. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's definitely, it's definitely something that we struggle with as well, because like we'll have like a K49 or some shit fucking send a mixed march or a cav march into a portal, but now we're actually looking at sending a 60-70 mil counter troop type rally, and then sometimes they don't even go hugely positive in our favor, right? So
yeah, dude, they fucking hurt.
Right.
Yeah, that's the fucking dirty coiners, man.
It's insane, dude. And like, I don't try and shit talk these bigger teams, but it's like, God, dude, it's insane how you just have like literally like 3 or 4 of these players, and they could just show up and you're fucked. You really are. Like, you don't need the small guys or mid guys to show up. Like, they don't even need them anymore.
It's gonna be like that for a couple months though. It's how it was when K44 or 45 came out. You know, that first big wall comes out, all the big coiners go for it. So you got us trying to just catch up. They'll hit that wall, then we just gotta catch up, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah,
We'll
it's
get
definitely catch up time, dude. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. Did Sunpaw fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Probably.
He says probably. What about Jules? She's been quiet for a while. Yeah, she passed out.
No, I'm here.
Oh, she's setting up her recording. Okay, all right, cool.
Yes, I'm learning.
Yeah.
See, Jules, the best advice I could ever give you is literally just don't give a shit. Show up and drink and play Evony, and you'll be good.
No, I think that is because you've never seen me drink. I don't think you would say that.
Ghost, it sounds like there should be a part 2 to this meeting.
No, I ended up having something pop up after we hop off of this. No time constraint or whatever, but I'm going go-kart racing down south. So
pictures already didn't happen.
Me and my buddy. Oh, I plan on it. We're gonna dress up as Mario and Luigi.
No, you're not, dude.
Fucking yeah.
No, you're fucking not, dude.
It's go-karting out in town too. So like you're driving on the actual streets and shit.
Dude, that's
I got my prop banana. Don't worry about it.
Dude, that is so cool, bro.
Right?
That's badass.
Yeah,
man.
no. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, I was planning on getting fucked up, but I'm still really hungover. I thought it wouldn't be too good of an idea. And then like drinking and driving is kind of frowned upon.
It is, dude. Isn't it like a felony now in the United States or some shit?
Oh yeah.
Crazy. I am no longer drinking and I mean, I would never drink and drive anyway, so it's cool. We're good. Yeah. I do gotta wrap up here in like the next like minute, like 2 minutes or so. I hate to I suck at keeping track of time, so my bad on that.
No, absolutely. Everything's good. I had a blast doing this, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to have us.
Dude, of course, man. I mean, fuck, dude. I like you, man. You guys deserve it. I say we do a recap in like, what do you say? Maybe 6 months from now, like June, July.
Yeah, I'll be 48 by then, maybe 49.
I'm gonna hold you to that, bro. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Well, he said 2 weeks ago that he'd be at K47, but he's still not.
And I'm right on track. I'm right on track.
This motherfucker.
So I'd say like maybe like 5-6 months from now, would a few of you folks like to join back up and do this again?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think maybe we can get Riz to drink with us by then.
She's got like responsibilities and shit, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends what time of day.
There's a chance.
There's a chance. Yes. See, that's all I needed to hear. Jules is gonna be making videos for you guys. Riz is gonna get shit faced with us on stream, which is gonna be amazing. And Ghost will too. And Sunpaw is gonna laugh at us the whole time. And Marta's gonna yell at you guys. It'll be great.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, we got like the Fantastic Four. You know? There's like 5 of us, I think.
Hell yeah. But no, really, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys running up. It was a lot of fun, and you guys are amazing, and you guys have a great team. So anyone that's listening, make sure you guys reach out to Ghost, Jules, Sunpaw, Martyr, Riz, or anyone that I missed. I'm sorry, but make sure you guys reach out to Misfits of 314. They deserve all the credit due to them, and great team you guys get over there. So thank you guys for coming on tonight. I truly appreciate it.
Appreciate you having us yet again.
Thank you for having us.
Mr. Motherfucking yours.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, go have some fun go-kart racing. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, you guys be good for now.
All right. Later.
Take it easy.
Bye, guys.
Later.
All right, chat. Listen, that's what I got for you guys. What do you guys think? Can we get some W's in chat for MFS? What do you guys say? I think they deserve a lot of W's. I mean, come on. That was a good team. There were some good people, some great people. You know, we got to razz the ladies. We got to razz the guys. And they were just a good group of people overall. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. Come on, chat. That was amazing. There were some good people over there. They deserve the love. They deserve the credit. Come on, baby. Come on. You guys know it just as much as I do. There were some great people. And oh, man. Ghost, big shout out to Ghost. I love you, my guy. You're a good dude. I'm glad we're friends. I'm glad we stayed in touch. I'm glad we keep talking to each other. And Listen, I wish nothing but the best for Misfits on 314. I really do. So yeah. Listen, guys, I'm gonna end it here. In the famous words of Ghost, you know, lock the fuck in. All right? Lock the fuck in, baby. So for now, if you guys can, make sure you guys have that sub button, turn on notifications, make sure you guys smash the like button, share this channel, and join up on Discord, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Wait for myself, Chewy, or ask me as a member. If not, go through the process and lock the fuck in and accept the rules yourself. So chat, be good, be well. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope. If not, I'll see you guys Sunday. I love you, chat. Have a good night. Peace. Mwah.